Supreme Court justices appear skeptical that Trump tariffs are legal. Left headlines: the U.S. Supreme Court is reviewing President Donald Trump's tariffs imposed under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, with justices expressing skepticism about their legality and potential for executive overreach. Justices Neil Gorsuch and Sonia Sotomayor raised concerns that the tariffs may violate the U.S. Constitution by transferring congressional powers to the president. Justice Neil Gorsuch expressed concerns that granting substantial authority to the president through emergency powers could permanently diminish Congress's role. Trump argued via Truth Social that his tariff powers are crucial for national security and economic strength, claiming without them, the U.S. would be virtually defenseless against other countries. Center headlines: in a packed marble courtroom, the U.S. Supreme Court in Washington, D.C. opened oral arguments Wednesday, with Chief Justice John Roberts, Amy Coney Barrett, and Neil Gorsuch questioning U.S. Solicitor General John Sauer for over 45 minutes. Invoking the IEPA earlier this year, the administration applied levies from 10% to 50% on imports initially targeting China, Mexico, and Canada, asserting emergency tariff authority. Neil Katyal argued challenger's case that revenue-raising tariffs exceed presidential authority, with Roberts warning the justification is being used for power to impose tariffs on any product from any country in any amount, for any length of time. This year, analysts note the ruling covers roughly $90 billion in tariffs already paid, and if the Supreme Court rules for President Donald Trump, it would overturn 3 lower courts. On Tuesday, Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said the administration is preparing alternatives, as advisors warned it would be imprudent not to plan for prolonged litigation. Right headlines: the U.S. Supreme Court expressed skepticism about President Donald Trump's use of tariffs under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act during oral arguments on November 5, 2025. Solicitor General John Sauer argued that tariffs are necessary for regulating foreign commerce, but justices noted that the IEEPA does not explicitly mention tariffs and has not been previously used for this purpose. Justices expressed concern over the potential shift of power from Congress to the executive branch, warning about a precedent for future presidents to impose broad tariffs. The court's decision, expected in early 2026, could significantly impact U.S. trade policy, with implications for billions in potential refunds to affected businesses and states.